adventure in Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Frank from Viking Skull,
Larry from Viking Skull,
Gordon from Viking Skull.
First, I want to know from you, where in America are you from?
New Jersey, bro.
You know what's funny about that? That's where I'm from.
Big shout out to Fat Mez, the band from New Jersey, down by Wildwood and all that. Love that shit down by the bay.
Nice.
good seafood, lovely seafood, the crabs.
Are you talking about the women?
The women, yeah.
I love the crabs from New Jersey.
Tell you what, you always go home knowing you've had them.
Yeah. I used to go crabbing at...
Snap.
I used to go crabbing at CBGB's.
Yeah, I've been to CBGB's. I've been to the toilet in CBGB's. It was a good experience.
Oh yeah, tell us about it.
Like, there's no doors, but there's just a toilet in the middle of a room, and you've got to just have a shit. There's no toilet room. Well, bad times.
Well, you should have felt at home, because
I should have took it with me.
Yeah, well, I feel like here in the UK, like you guys just piss anywhere.
Yeah, but you don't shit anyway. You need fluffy clouds, toilet roll.
Oh,
like
well, there
fluffy
you go.
clouds. I need time. I need time and emotional time to go toilet.
Emotional support.
Like, you don't want to just shit anywhere.
Yeah, well, I guess that's true. Although there has been a trend lately in music festivals, not Bloodstock, thank God, of shitting in the mosh pit. Have you heard about that?
I heard about it, but like anybody who shits
like
me is going to get elbow smashed.
Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck's going on nowadays? What is wrong with you fucking animals? Anybody that shits near Viking Skull's getting elbow smashed and karate kicked the fuck away. Apart from if it's fucking Gordon, who has got previous for this kind of behavior.
Wait. What's funny about that is I have this question I ask. One story, good or bad, in your whole musical career, what really sticks out in your mind? The number one answer from artists has been when I shit my pants on stage.
Oh, Gordon, I'll let you take over.
I shit myself on stage in Wales, but I didn't say anything to anyone, then wiped my ass and then put it in our guitarist's chips and chips as we were having some food.
It added a little flavor, right?
But I've known to be pissing in people's beers and shit.
Damnation, you piss in a pint glass.
Piss in a pint, yeah.
So wait, when you piss in a beer, does it taste like Budweiser?
Well, I don't know. I don't drink that shit. The other guys do.
We don't drink. We love America, but we don't drink American beer.
You know what's weird? I just got here from Wacken, like some of the best beer in the world in Germany.
Yeah.
And the major sponsor where all the beer was Budweiser. Like, how the fuck do you get Budweiser?
That goes back to Prohibition days, doesn't it? It goes back to Prohibition days. I watched a documentary on YouTube the other day because I'm unemployed and I've got nothing better to do. And it was incredible. I didn't realise all these families that were doing that, and it's just basically piss water.
Yeah.
They're German guys, immigrants that come to America. Yeah. Oh, honestly, Gordon, you'd love it. Watch it. Watch the documentary. Just put YouTube, Budweiser, pish, and you'll love it.
So today on our ride out, it was cans of Carlin, which you may as well just throw in the bin. It's like, you may as well just tip it on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Because it's got nothing. It's just got nothing in it.
We're a heavy drinking band.
Okay, so
we bought our own beer with us because we knew it was going to be shit.
What's your beer?
Stella.
Okay.
Jack Daniels, Guinness.
So I was married to a British girl. And she made me drink a snake bite.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a university rite of passage. That's
right.
You know what? Like, my dad don't drink, but the only thing he drinks is a snake bite.
Really? You don't drink, but that's the one you pick to drink.
So we used to go to a rock club when I was about 16, 17, and it was all about snakebite. It's just like cider and black currant, isn't it? Or they'd do a turbo. What was a turbo like? Or they'd do another one. It would be cider and Smirnoff Ice. A
Wow.
bottle of that. Half and half. A turbo shandy or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know. I didn't really like the snake bite, but you know,
it's
I'm
all right.
an American,
It's
so that was like a shock to
We used
my
to drink
system.
at university, and then like at 8 in the morning, you'd have a lecture, and everybody would have a blackcurrant moustache, and you know who'd been out the night before. So I get quid a pint, and I'd be Huey in my ring up the next morning before I'd go in, and I'd be like there, go, and I'd look about, and there's all these birds there. Stunning birds, but they've all got that snaky bee tash, and you'd be like, oh, she's rotten, that bird.
I don't think it was that. I think it was your fucking spunky wonky.
So I gotta tell you, I like these late in the day interviews because they're always the best. You know, you've had time to have a little fun.
We're not young. We've been around the block a few times. You know what I mean?
So I gotta tell you, until last week at Vakken, my funniest interview ever was with Airborne after they were drinking bourbon for an hour. Okay.
And then you met us, didn't you?
Wait,
And then
wait.
it's just pure Corby Patter, isn't it?
Wait,
You know what I
it's
mean?
getting close. So then I interviewed somebody else last week, and they were so pissed that the girl in the band was pretending she only knew German and didn't understand until she asked me if she could sit on my face for 30 days.
I mean, Gordon will do that.
Yes, I'll do that right now.
But now, I told them they won.
I'll just
but now
hang
you
it.
guys, I think, have topped it.
Hey,
It's just pure banter. We're from Corby, and that's just banter that we grew up with. This is just normal. We haven't even hit overdrive yet.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
We're not even pissed.
I am.
I think, ask her. I should probably tell you the ex-wife story then, based on what they said.
Ex-wife.
Okay.
I don't think we should talk about wives, Dave.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Kat.
All right. So I was married to a British girl, and when they come over to America, they all act like they're royals, like all hoity-toity-ish. They put this fake shit on, and they're like, "Oh,
You're meeting the wrong women.
wait.
Yeah, come at Corby. You don't meet any cunt like that. I tell you.
Wait.
There's no bad going on about royals.
You haven't got to punchline yet."
Oh, sorry, pal.
She didn't tell me where she was from. So during the day she was I'm Miss British girl, and then she become fun party girl, and then she become the most batshit crazy girl you ever met after 15 margaritas. Come to find out, she's from Newcastle.
Sorry, I stand corrected.
Yeah, they're wild from Newcastle.
Right, see? So like I should have been warned
Glasgow
ahead of
girls, Newcastle girls,
time. Oh shit, I've dated
Manchester
both.
girls.
There must be something fucked up with me then, because I've dated both.
You look like
Glasgow.
you do look like you would attract the wrong kind of girl to me.
I definitely
I've got
do.
that. We've all got that same kind of look, to be fair.
Yeah, say it into the mic.
Let's get it.
You look cool as fuck. We need to hang out later.
You guys are fucking cool as fuck. See, I like
am.
when some. You guys,
New best friend.
Yeah.
yeah, you woke
You're
me
on
up.
tour with us.
You woke me up, man. I
man.
was getting tired from all the
Man,
interviews today.
I love
and-
them glasses you're hanging.
Yeah, see that?
Fucking cool shit. Fucking Ringo Starr, motherfucker.
You know what's funny about that? So,
I like Ringo.
So
the best.
that is, I was at a festival last year. Ringo Starr was playing, and
shit.
everybody in the festival thought I was Ringo Starr. Like it was a trip, and I'm
I've not
like,
thought about, but you do have Ringo vibes, but that's not.
Haven't got his hair though.
well, my hair was dark at that
Your
festival.
hair's better than Ringo's to be.
Ringo is.
Well, thank you.
To be fair, Ringo's one of the best drummers I've ever heard.
Oh,
Like,
he's the reason I
he's
started
got the
drumming
groove, the
when I
best
was a
groove.
kid.
I'm a drummer as well. Like
Big fans of the Beatles. You wouldn't
like some of the like the Beatles, that they were on another level. Like
Oh.
Ringo, if it weren't for Ringo, they wouldn't. The groove they got.
I was a Beatles fanatic when I was a kid, and Ringo Starr is why I started playing drums. Like he was so freaking amazing, you know.
So simple but so groovy. Like,
But you're better than Ringo, right?
no way. Ringo's got that boom, dum, bum.
Yeah, it's like. do-do-do-do-do-do.
She's got a ticket to ride. That's the drum shit.
Yeah, you had it perfect though. That is him. He's like do 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 do
He had the
do.
feel. He only had four drums and 2 cymbals, and then
I even
Then it's
bought
John
the
Bonham.
same
And
kind of
Ringo-
drums
John
as
Bonham.
him. I even bought the same kind of drums as him because I'm like, I want to be Ringo Starr.
What's that?
Yeah,
He does the shoulder thing, doesn't he? It's the shoulder thing.
He
You
does.
got Mac, man. Mac is the man, and then you got Lennon, who's like a street fighter.
You know what?
And then George is just like some sort of.
He's eating chips.
George was probably sitting there. George was probably sitting there going, "What the fuck is wrong with these people?" Okay,
I grow my hair out like George at the minute.
he does give George vibes. He gives
Abbey
George
Road
vibes.
I'm trying to
Listen
grow
to
it
Beatles
out.
on the way here. Like
Abbey Road is my
we love
favourite
music.
Beatles album.
That's the thing with us. We love music.
Oh, Robert Sosa.
All sorts of music.
Exactly the way it should be.
About picking
Not just rock. I'm not into
kids,
metal.
You know what I mean?
We play rock and roll, but I'm into soul, town and Motown.
That's the way
I
it
love
should be.
funk,
Everything.
Motown,
Country and western.
soul, country, the Beatles, Mersey Beat, all of it, man.
That's the way it should be. I have a trivia question for you now. Since you're Beatles fans,
Yo.
if you get it wrong, you're fucking embarrassing. Okay?
Nah, we're not gonna get it wrong, I promise you.
Okay.
Setting that standard there.
We'll ask you
So,
one as well, though.
who is? Well, first of all, who in your band plays bass? Oh, okay. So we're gonna put him on the spot.
Nah, well, I'm gravy, mate. I'm gravy.
Okay. Who's the most famous bass player ever that didn't play bass? He had to because they already had guitarists.
Not in the Beatles,
He-
obviously.
I'm not giving you any fucking hints.
Well, I mean, we'll probably say Paul McCartney, but he was already a guitar player.
He was a guitarist. He moved to bass because
Stu-
he drew the short fucking straw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's like.
But when
with most
Stu
bands.
moved, he went to go study back in Hamburg. And
See,
then
he
Macca-
knows,
Yeah,
he
Macca
knows.
went and just bought the Hofner. And what the mad thing about it is, he just bought the Hofner because it was reversible, because he's left-handed,
Yes.
right? And it was cheap. It's only now because he made it, like,
Cool.
because it's Paul McCartney's bass.
Yeah.
It's like expensive and famous. But when he bought it, it was like buying like an Encore or something. He just bought it out of a shop and just reversed it and played it. But Mac is the man. He's a fucking top boy.
Dude, like,
You heard
until...
his new album, he's got like all sorts going on. He's like working with Josh Homme, and Josh Homme's doing covers of him and all sorts of shit, man. He's a top boy.
Until I knew that fact that he was originally a guitar player, then I started listening. And like, oh yeah, he plays the bass like a guitar.
Yeah.
1050's got that.
But it all comes down to James Jemison from the Motown, the Funk Brothers. Like, Mac was a big fan of James Jemison. And it was all about, like, how does James Jemison get the bass up in the mix? So when you get to, like, Paperback Writer and Rain, he's like, Macca starts direct inputting into the desk. And he's all about boosting them mids. And then and then he moves on to the Ricky. And then you get that's when you get the proper Macca bass lines. Instead of being like fifths and sevenths and octaves and that, he starts doing that melodic shit. So by the time you hit Abbey Road, it's just like something, or like She's So Heavy, and it's just like lead bass. It's amazing. The best shit in the world.
We have the new a member of the band over here.
Give me a told
I gotta tell you, I have a mad respect for you now. Not only were you fucking funny, but you're actually know your shit.
Oh, yeah, man.
We love the Beatles.
The Beatles.
Led Zeppelin or anything like that, or Deep Purple, yeah.
Okay, here's another trivia question. If you Google Led Zeppelin, what genre does Google say it is?
I don't know. Maybe blues.
It's probably blues.
Blues took a lot from blues.
But thank you for playing. Metal.
Metal.
It literally says heavy metal.
They weren't a heavy metal band.
They weren't, but they weren't bad.
Doing metal.
But think of Communication Breakdown. That's kind of a metal song.
Yeah, but like you go to like the Birmingham bands, you look at the Move, and the Move were doing stuff like Brontosaurus and all that, and that was heavy as shit.
Right.
And that's like what, 1967, 1968. And you've got all that and Feel Too Good and that. Fucking it's all like proto-metal And then the Beatles were kind of dropping stuff in as well.
Helter Skelter, that's a metal song.
She's So Heavy is probably the
That's
first
one of the
Doom
first
riff.
Doom riffs. Yeah, down. Yeah.
And how about Mountain?
Butterfly as well. We're doing like
How about Mountain? I think Cream.
Leslie West, yeah.
I think
Mountain.
Cream could be
Cactus.
had metal.
I tell you what,
Cactus.
Vanilla Fudge.
The new Viking
Wait.
Skull EP sound. There's some mountain.
I'm a big
shit
Leslie West
going,
fan.
And we love Mountain. Mountain is so good.
So I have some information for you since you brought up Cactus and Vanilla Fudge. I've interviewed Carmine a few times.
Vinny Appice and the Carmine Appice.
But Carmine, during one interview, my interview went like viral. Rolling Stone picked it up, everything, because he said in the interview, I don't think Black Sabbath was the first metal band.
Yeah, they probably weren't.
But he said, I think Metallica is. So the internet went fucking batshit crazy over that. You
Can
know?
you imagine how many bands there were back then that didn't make it? That
Yeah.
were heavy.
Oh,
You only got to have an SG and a big Marshall stack.
how about
like,
Iron Butterfly?
Yeah. That's what you just
Like
said,
even Slayer did a cover of In a God Davida.
You gotta remember, people nowadays are looking back in hindsight, and it's almost like through a filter where a lot of these bands are kind of filtered out, and they
There's a
don't
lot of
even
British
know about
bands
them.
that like Budgie. Well, they were Welsh.
Budgie, well that Metallica's original music was Budgie and Diamond Head.
All going on. It's all like so many bands. Like it's like you go down a Spotify rabbit hole and you find bands you've never heard. You've never heard of.
Yeah.
And you're like, Jesus, that sounds like that. That sounds like that. And then you look at how many listens they've had. And you go, oh, it's only had like 4,000. And then you look up on Wikipedia, and they only sold like 10 records.
Right.
But they're doing stuff that like bands nowadays are like
There's
plagiarizing.
an American band called what are they called again?
Steppenwolf?
Not Steppenwolf. Fuck me, I can't remember the name now.
Are they new or old?
They're old 70s band.
We only listen to old bands.
I just had it then. I can't remember. Sorry.
We'll do the Jeopardy music. Do 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 do.
Sir Lord Baltimore. You heard them?
Who?
Sir Lord Baltimore. They're American 70s American band.
I'll have to
And
check
they
that
were,
out.
Like pre sort of heavy metal, early 70s. They only done one record, and it was fucking amazing. Same as Dust. You heard the first Dust
That one
record
I've heard of.
from the Ramones.
Yeah.
That's heavy metal, like it's heavy
I
stuff.
swear to God, once a week, Frank sends me a link to a band nobody has ever heard of before.
I love
and then
that.
I just get into it, and then like it might just be like a random like Toto record, or it
one
might
song.
be one song, or it might be just like a bunch of bands that nobody's ever heard of that only release one record in the smallest town you've ever heard of.
Yeah.
See, I love that though, because
We're fans, man. We're
there's
fans of
so
music.
many
Just Led
bands.
Zeppelin, Deep Purple, Rainbow, and there's a lot of.
They're standing on the
that were there
shoulders of loads
before.
of bands.
Exactly. Yeah, there,
That no one's heard of. And
you
that
could
takes a lot of
even
inspiration.
argue that maybe some of Elvis is metal.
Yeah.
You know, Jailhouse Rock could possibly be considered metal. You know,
It's all going down. Like there's elements of everything. Everything builds on top and builds on top and builds on top. And all we're doing
It's ripping
is
it off.
it's but it's different. But it's slightly different. That's
Yeah.
the thing. You've got that kind of
putting your own spin on it.
it's
well,
like that kind of corby attitude and all that sort of stuff. It's slapped on top of stuff other people have done.
Bit of punk rock in it or
Yeah.
whatever, or a bit more attitude.
Yeah, and it all started here, in my opinion, because I remember being a teenager and I'm like, I need to go to the UK because that's where the real music is.
Yeah, but we look the other way. I look
It-
at America
that's what I'm saying.
And I go, everything comes from America. Like in like
It's
in
like
Britain,
that though, right?
Really
in
skinny.
Britain, growing up in the 90s, everything was kind of beige.
Yeah,
it
that
was so
was-
boring. And you would look at like MTV
Grunge.
and grunge in like America and all the and you would just look at it and go, it was almost like it didn't exist. It was like Hollywood. It was like fake. It couldn't be real. And then you start playing the guitar, and then suddenly it's like you start meeting
Yeah, I
people.
was well into Pearl
and then-
Jam when it came out.
Yeah, and like you're
Stone
like,
Temple Pilots and
all of that, and it becomes like multicolored. But that comes from America. But the original.
We have interchanging band members for the interview that keep coming in.
And then Alice in Chains took me a little longer to get into that. I was a bit older.
Well, see,
More of a sophisticated grunge.
I was a teenager in the 80s. I grew up in New Jersey, and then my dad comes up to me and goes, pack your bags, we're moving to California in 3 days. I was fucking pissed. But we wouldn't be seeing it right here
3 days old.
because I used
That was in the
to
height of
be
sort of-
I used to be 13 years old walking with Mötley Crüe over to
Yeah, that
the
was the
Rainbow
Sunset
to
Strip,
hang out
yeah.
with Lemmy.
Yeah.
You know, like there's shit that
glory
goes
days.
on I can't even talk about. Thank God there wasn't social media. I mean, it was serious shit. I was at Metallica's first show, Slayer's first show, you know.
Yeah, I went over there in about 2002 with our manager, without the band, to get some sort of deal. And I was over there for 2 weeks, hanging out in LA, going to the Rainbow. And then we went back and we played the Whiskey and we played the Troubadour.
And I used to go to
And-
Troubadour every week.
It was fucking amazing. Like, we only done a few gigs in LA and we were there for a few weeks at a time, but
And it's not even like it
I ended
was
up
in the
some-
80s.
These crazy fucking parties, like rooftop pool parties, and yeah. Like, we played the Troubadour with Buck Cherry and the Murder Dolls. Like,
Oh my God.
with our other band, Rage of Speed on, and then we done the Whiskey. Yeah, it was crazy stuff.
And
But, like,
that
in and
wasn't
out.
even the craziest time because
No.
it's mellow compared to what it was in the 80s when I was there. There
but that
was
was still
so much
MTV, so-
debauchery.
Notice that coming back. We have noticed coming back that like how like we were kind of brought into the fold like 20 years ago. It was still kind of a little bit old school, and now when we bowl up and start, you know, heavy, what would be classified as heavy drinking or whatever, and just a little bit of bad behaviour or a little bit of personality per se, now it's kind of looked at like, whoa, what's going on there? And it's a little bit like, oh, you don't really know where to put your feet. Like even now, it's like you say a couple of words and yeah, like you're getting looks in that, and it's like shut your mouth. Sort
Listen,
of
after Ozzy snorted ants, he'd get cancelled today for that.
yeah, well, yeah. I mean, Aussie is like the blueprint of what we're about, but then that kind of bites you in the ass at the same time.
No doubt. I have people say
You
to
can't
me,
have an opinion.
I have people say
I
to
mean, we
me,
don't have an opinion.
can you
but-
bring me backstage? I'm like, it ain't the 80s. It's fucking boring.
Well,
Like,
when we played Damnation, there were people a few years ago. There were people reading books and eating fruit.
I set him on fire.
We got cancelled because we set him on fire, and like I lost the back of my hair from a fucking flamethrower.
Set me on fire twice. Set my guitar on fire.
Oh, I went
Wow.
mental, and then
I was in the toilet having a piss, and next thing there was a fire extinguisher like all over.
yeah, it went
You
mental.
guys are fucking out of here.
Yeah.
Then we had a food fight with all the food in the backstage area. We kicked off, went mental. I had a fire extinguisher squared all over Frank, and then that was the end of that gig. Then they set fire to the back of my
And then we were back home by about 8 p.m., weren't we?
you guys were born in the wrong decade.
This video
That
is
was
mental.
perfectly acceptable. Like when I saw Mötley Crüe the first time, they were horror punk then. They were like Murder Dolls, and they were setting the whole Roxy on fire to bring Satan in.
Oh, we got banned from a festival in Oxford for setting fires.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Oxford, we got banned because
we were cancelled.
so the
We were the headliner the first night. I don't even remember what happened, but I'll tell you my account of it, right? Honest to God, right? Frank set ours on fire, but I was looking at the audience, so I didn't know what was going on. And the house lights just came up, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? What's going on? And this guy come running towards the stage, and he starts going to me, what? You guys are out of order. What's going on? Oh, we're showing him the video of ours being set on fire.
That's obviously me backstage there. I'm just like putting my hood up, right? I'm like a stunt man from like.
You look like
was so
you look
funny.
like. Oh my God.
It was so
Oh my God.
It was so funny.
Shit. If it were 2026 and Sid
Honestly,
Vicious
man.
just came out, there would be no Sex Pistols.
So we set him on fire on stage, right? And the house lights came up. And we were like, what's going on? I turned round and I was like, oh, there's some fire. I don't know what's going on. And some guy ran towards the stage and he looked really, I thought he was a punter. And he goes, there's fire on the stage. And he goes, and somebody put a bag of ice on the amp. But the problem was it wasn't a bag of ice. He'd ordered some plectrums, or Az had ordered some plectrums off the internet, and Gordon the drummer just pissed in the bag. So there was piss everywhere. And I said to him, nah, that's not a bag of ice, mate. That's piss. And he got dead angry, and I thought, oh God, he looks dead angry, I'm out of here. So I jumped off, and then I heard, he turned out to be the owner of the whole venue, right? I heard him going, that's a bag of piss. And then I heard Az go, oh, meh. I'm not going to say the words he used, but it was bad. And then 20 minutes later, all these people turned up and tried to physically assault us. And Frank went, you might kill us, but I swear to God, I'll kill one of yous. And that allowed us to get out. That allowed us, that pocket, to get out safely.
And that was the end of Oxford.
No more Oxford for you.
No, yeah, they cancelled the festival.
All these stories, how the fuck did you get to Bloodstock?
I don't know.
Well, we're a
but,
lot better. We
but
realised
we're like, yes, so we're going on tour in November and December, so we'll probably have a lot more stories from then. So, yeah.
You are true musicians from my time.
Yeah.
We try and keep the fucking rock and roll alive, brother. That's about it, man. The Master's up to 11, the Les Pauls, the Hagströms, and that's it, man.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah.
Give the people what they want.
All the
Give
riffs.
them what they want.
They don't know they want it, but we give it.
All the fucking riffs.
Well, you guys are fucking awesome.
Your sound.
And
Thank you,
thanks,
brother.
Thanks for being here at Bloodstock. Thanks for being on the Adventures
No
of
worries,
Pipeman.
man. Anytime, brother. Take care.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.